The president makes his way to Mount Pleasant. Heightened security still surrounds much of downtown.
And that's where we find our Lauren Winfrey, who's been in that area since the early morning. Good morning, good afternoon, Lauren.
Hey, good morning, Vince and Alicia. The presidential motorcade took off about 15 minutes ago, but you can see quite clearly Jefferson is still blocked off. Although there are some cleanup efforts underway, I saw police breaking down some of these gates and taking down some of the tape. But with all this activity happening downtown, I spoke with a few people who say they have a message they want to send to the president. From parking signs to signs that restrict sidewalk entry, and even signs like these handcrafted by this small group of protesters. It's clear signs are popping up all over downtown Milwaukee now that the president's in town.
We're just out here flexing our First Amendment rights.
And Kyle Hagee, who's lived in the city for about 3 years, is using a sign of his own to do it. And by being out here today, what message are you trying to send to President Trump?
I don't know if we're sending a message explicitly to President Trump, but I think we're sending a message to everyone that sees our signs.
Hagee says his efforts aren't necessarily backed by a local organization. Instead, he texted a group of his friends and asked them to join him. Benjamin Ringel is one of those friends who answered the call, but Ringel says standing together today isn't just about resisting the president and his policies.
When it comes down to it, you need to show up at the polls, you need to show up at the primaries, because every single opportunity you have to vote is an opportunity to protest in some way.
But not everyone is protesting the president.
We are ecstatic about everything President Trump has done for everyone.
In fact, as she heads to rub elbows with the commander-in-chief during his fundraiser at the Pfister, Pat Kraft says as a Milwaukeean, she's proud to welcome President Trump into town. Now, traffic may still be backed up in this area, but I did speak with MPD, and they say they hope to have these streets back open early this afternoon. But for now, reporting downtown, Lauren Winfrey, today's TMJ4.